It's only natural that a fun tour of Florida should start in St. Augustine, founded in the year 1513 by the Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon. For it was de Leon's search for the fountain of youth, a search that history incidentally considers a fable, that triggered Florida's passion for colorful tourist attractions. The ruins of the old fort guarding the harbor are well worth visiting, but here's the big attraction, the site of the so-called Fountain of Youth. Florida, St. Augustine. Wikiwachi Springs. Fun, sun, sand, and sea. And believe it or not, gators can sing.
Had an awesome stay at the local last night. We have another night there tonight. That was like one of the best motels we've ever stayed at, right?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Alright, so we're here at Anastasia State Park. This is the beach on Anastasia Island. It's just north of where the St. Augustine beaches are, which are free public beaches, but I guess this is more of a in like a nature park. It's probably less people and stuff, so you do have to pay to get in. But yeah, we're gonna spend about an hour here and then we're gonna go get lunch. So yeah, our motel is really cute. I'll show you more of the actual motel and the room and stuff. I'll give you a room tour then later when we go back. Yeah, but I've never been here before. I've only ever been to the St. Augustine beaches. This kind of reminds me of Augustine Island, right? Are we gonna see turtles? Sea turtles? Are we gonna see sea turtles? It's really pretty out here. They got these dunes and stuff. Yeah, this is like an overlook thing up here, so you can see the ocean and the dunes and stuff. Yeah, there's not too many people here. Here's some of the birds they have here. Yeah, I've never been here before. I've been out to the public beaches at St. Augustine, which are nice. I think this place seems a little bit nicer though. This is actually my first time in Florida in the winter, so I really didn't know what to expect with the weather or anything like that, but oh, it's like the perfect weather. It's like you know, middle of springtime weather where we're from. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 70s today and tomorrow, and then when we get to Orlando, it's going to be in the 80s, so it's going to be actually hot in Orlando. The sand is interesting here. It's like got a lot of shell fragments and stuff in it. Yeah, there's no lifeguards here. I don't know if they have lifeguards at the St. Augustine beaches or not. I know this is a popular spot for shells, like if you collect shells. But yeah, all these dunes and stuff over here are very pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of shell fragments. There must be a lot of full shells too. Look at all these shells. And there's the pier over there. I think that's the pier that's on the St. Augustine Beach. You don't see a ton of seagulls down here, but you see like an occasional, like one by itself, but you don't ever see the big swarms of them. Maybe in some parts of Florida, but every time I've been here, you don't see a ton of them. They got other types of shorebirds and stuff. Pelicans and kookaburras. I don't know. Whatever those things that were in that picture, I don't know. They look like kookaburras. But yeah, we just got to Florida last night. I'm already having a great time here. I highly recommend the local motel if you're staying in St. Augustine area, because it's like right in between the historic town, like the historic district, and the beaches and stuff. And yeah, like we got a really good deal on the room. Like I don't know how much it usually is like on the prime season, but I got that poolside room, which is the biggest one. I got that for $120 a night, which is like, I can't even believe it. Like we got there and we're like, how is this so nice? Why is there only like 6 other people staying here? Like with the location and everything. I mean, there's a lot of people here right now in the area, so you would think that that motel would be more popular for the price and the location, and I mean the room is really nice and clean. I'm pretty sure that place just opened sometime last year. It was an old motel that they renovated and reopened, so maybe once more people realize how nice it is, the rates will go up. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a really great place to stay. Maybe I'll walk down to the pier. Well, not the whole way down to the pier, but maybe I'll walk towards that way. I didn't really have the beach planned for today. We were gonna go to this antique mall on Anastasia Island, but it's closed on Mondays. I didn't realize it when I planned. But yeah, guess we're just gonna wait until lunchtime, go to that really cool, there's a really awesome like grilled cheese bar on Anastasia Island. It has an arcade and like really cool decor and stuff inside. So we're gonna check that out for lunch. And then after that, we're gonna start doing the attractions in the historic district and all that. Look at all these shells in the ground. I mean, there's a ton of shells here. And sand and stuff. I guess if you get here early enough and go along the coast there, you can probably find some good ones. I mean, I know they have a lot of like conch shells and stuff like that down here at the beaches. Yeah, this is really pretty out here and a lot quieter than your average beach on the Atlantic. I mean, I'm sure if you went to any of the beaches up north around this time and it's cold out, there wouldn't be hardly anybody on the beach, but I'm sure most of the beaches down here, for like all the snowbirds that come here and stuff, like probably get pretty crowded. This is probably your better choice for a quieter beach in Florida right now. But yeah, this is like, you couldn't ask for better weather than this. Like, now I understand why people come here in the winter. Because I mean, you come here and even in spring it gets up to like 100, almost 100 degrees with the humidity and stuff. You come here in summer, forget about it. It's way too hot. You want to come in, February, March. And if you want to beat the spring break crowds, it's probably a good idea to come before, late March, early April, because then the spring break crowds come. But yeah, I think like late February and early March are good weeks to come. And yeah, it's like the transitional weather period, because you do get cold weeks in January and early February, and then late February, early March, that's when the weather starts getting like low 70s to the low 80s. I think it was raining a lot earlier this month down here, which I don't think that's like a common thing. I think it's usually pretty dry in February and March. But yeah, if you don't want to come in hurricane season either, but that's like the lowest season for crowds. If you want to beat the crowds, come in September, early October, but then you gotta worry about hurricanes and all that if you're planning your trip like ahead of time. Yeah, I would definitely come back to Florida around this time of year again. I want to see some sea turtles. I like turtles. There's a furback for you. Yeah, this is a nice park. I wish it was just like open to the public for free, but I mean they have beaches down the coast a little bit more, just like right down here. There's like St. Augustine Beach is public.
Yeah, I just feel like every time I pass
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it that much though, because like a lot of that goes to like preserving this for wildlife and stuff like that, you know, which is good. So you get some free espresso, and what else does this thing do? Just regular coffee and lattes. Yeah, it's got like what, like a 3-stage system, like where it brews the coffee and then does the flavoring and everything. I've never seen a machine like this, honestly. Like, yeah, like the aesthetics here are really cool. It's very Florida, right? And the rooms have this like wallpaper too. Yeah, well, I took a picture of it last night. I'll show you everything. And you got like this, you know, vintage style furniture and stuff. Alright, so we're here at Sarbez. This is like a grilled cheese place with, I guess they have craft beer and an arcade, and on the weekends they have music and stuff here. So yeah, we're gonna check this out. It looks like a really cool place. Yeah, this looks like a cool place. I think there's like a arcade with retro games outside. Arcade like outside, like in a little separate building out, like you go out there and there's like a retro arcade. They got like one of those punching bag things. Oh yeah, look at all the tapes on the wall. They got all these tapes on the wall. That's awesome. Maybe they're doing like maintenance over there or something for the pinball. Like, I've never seen this game before. Retro Raccoons. It says 2021. I don't know. I've never seen this. I wonder what this game's like. I might try it then. Retro Raccoons. And they got like a old school tattoo machine. Let's see which tapes they have on the walls here. You got E.T., the Tommy Knockers. That's actually a good one. They shouldn't have wasted that one. World War II, the music video. What's that? Gravedigger? What is that? Is that like the monster truck, or is that a horror movie? I don't know. Sweet Dreams. Godzilla, Jumanji. The Mask. Scarface. Moto video. Fly fishing for bass. Mrs. Doubtfire. Visitors of the Night. What's that? Sounds like a sci-fi. Highway Hitcher. It's a York home video. Like those are usually like uncommon. Rambo First Blood. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, a lot of these are like ones that were cracked and stuff, so it's like good that they didn't just take like good tapes and use them. Like, oh, there's one from Hollywood Video down there. Man, there's probably like 500 tapes or something like on the walls. There's like all stuff that's like stuff recorded off TV. I love collecting those, but like I'm running out of space, so like I had to stop getting those unless it's like stuff with commercials. And but yeah, you'll find those at thrift stores, and you know, like I like to sometimes take a chance on them and see if there's like some commercials from the 80s or 90s on them. But a lot of times it's just like people would rent the movies from the video store and just make copies of them, but sometimes it's stuff recorded off of TV, so you never know. Nerf Arcade, never seen that. Slugs. All right, so we just got our grilled cheeses. What did you get? I don't remember what you said.
Turkey, bacon, avocado, cheese.
Sounds pretty good. And I got the classic Sarbez melt. I just felt like that's probably like one of their signature things because it had like the little logo next to it. I guess it's probably like one of the more popular ones. But yeah, look at the cheese on this. Oh man, it looks so good. Mine's got turkey and bacon and mozzarella, and like they have like a signature sauce, so that's like a secret sauce type of thing. Is it good?
Yeah.
Looks amazing. Yeah, yours looks really good. I mean, they both look really good. Yours is on what, like wheat bread? Mine's on rye. And then they have Mexican Coke, which is good. Like Mexican Coke is the best Coke by far. But yours is what, cheddar cheese?
Yeah.
Mine's mozzarella. Yeah, very good. Just wanted to show this little outdoor seating area here. I think it's really nice. We probably should have sat out here. Really chill. Is he still working on stuff?
He's still taking the coins out.
Well, we don't really have time to play pinball anyway. Yeah, this isn't really the type of place you'd expect to see in Florida. This is like somewhere you'd see in Philly or New York or something. Check out this crane game. Now, like, obviously you're not gonna be able to pick up these NES games with a crane, but like they got some really good ones in here. Gremlins 2, Karate Kid, Chip and Dale, Hubert, Knight Rider, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Then they got this cool Blockbuster Video Sarbez shirt. I don't think they had that for sale up there, right? They had the Bazooka Gum one. So yeah, this place is awesome. Like if you're in St. Augustine, it's definitely an awesome place to come for lunch, or like, you know, come later, and they have bands here and Sarbez.
Emerson called St. Augustine the little city of the deep, and it seems indeed to belong to the sea. Rivers form the west and south boundaries, while beautiful Matanzas Bay forms a passageway to the sea. The magnificent Bridge of the Lions spans the Matanzas River. This bridge derives its name from the lions of Italian marble at its west end, symbolic of Ponce de Leon.
Alright, we're here at the Old Town Trolley Station where they have the Gator Bob's trading post and the old jail museum. I think we're just going to stop in the trading post real quick. Yeah, this is where you do the Great Coast. We were maybe going to do this, but I don't think the tours start until like 8:30, so we kind of don't want to stay out too late tonight because we're going to try to leave. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to do this. It's pretty expensive. It's like $35 a person.
Yeah, we're trying to be reasonable.
Yeah.
We already have a lot planned.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, a lot of the attractions here aren't like, you know, they don't take a lot of time, but when you add everything up, like it adds up. So, yeah, this is just like a little gift shop type of place.
We've been to before, but it's only very brief, and we'd rather just go there during the day.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Potter's. We're gonna go to Fountain of Youth after this, and then go to Potter's. I think this place is like a parody of like Florida roadside attractions or something. They have this huge gator up here. Caught in a collar.
Penny Arcade.
Oh yeah, they have a penny arcade over there. Do you have to pay to go in the museum? I don't know. Yeah, you have to scan a ticket. Here's an old, oh, that's cool. I've never seen this before.
Just please.
I never seen one that looks like the love tester machines, but it's a fortune teller. That's pretty cool. Zoltan the prisoner. It's like Zoltan as a prisoner. Zoltar.
Amazing.
They got a mutoscope. It's like a standard palm reader thing. Oh, this is cool. This is like the Uncle Sam. You ever seen the Uncle Sam one? Oh, they have that one too. Yeah. I never seen the wizard one before. There's another fortune teller one.
See Silver Springs.
Nice. Another mutoscope.
Is it really? It's quarters, right?
No, it's a dollar, I guess.
Not for that.
Oh yeah.
It's just too scary.
They got like a web tester throne thing. Laurel and Hardy. I'm gonna have to see if we have some quarters. What? Oh yeah. Oh nice. Wow, that is cool. Some circus posters and stuff. Houdini. I don't know how much the museum is. We'll have to look then. Oh, I didn't notice these cards on the floor. That's cool. Oh, he doesn't talk, he just moves. But you get a fortune.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is woman man.
There.
Oh god.
Drama is about to be more exciting. One offers wealth and the other offers adventure. Well, at least neither of them are bad, if whatever the outcome.
I am not friends with Libras.
Yeah, and then they have this museum here, but you have to pay for it. I guess if you do that tour, it's free, but
I don't feel like it's necessary.
nah. I just wanted to come in and do the penny arcade in the shop and stuff. You know, old popcorn cart there. They used to have these at Disney.
None of the magnets look like particularly appealing to me. Yeah, I've been telling you that.
You got some gator heads here. Like I said, every gift shop in Florida and on the way to Florida has gator heads. I think we should get a gator head at some point, like to put in our curio cabinet, right?
Oh my god, look.
Nice.
I would get those at the thrift store.
Gator heads?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I've never seen one at a thrift store. You can like smell her formaldehyde.
The Fountain of Youth, situated in a beautiful 21-acre park, is one of St. Augustine's popular attractions. Here are found many relics of Florida's early history. The great Spanish admiral Juan Ponce de Leon landed near this site in 1513 while searching for the legendary Spring of Eternal Youth. Here the water from a spring sampled by Ponce de Leon still wells up for the guests to drink. To this day, visitors to the ancient city drink from the spring of miraculous powers with an inward hope that its fabulous charms might act upon them.
Okay, so we're here at the Fountain of Youth. This is one of the first roadside attractions in Florida. The claim is that Ponce de Leon discovered Florida here, but there's no like actual claims to back it up. It's just like there's a lot of people who claim that the person who started this attraction just made up a bunch of stuff and then it just became like a urban legend. Yeah, but I think the historians claim that Ponce de Leon landed like further south than here.
Oh.
But they still make the claims here. They say America's first colony, and I mean, there's no like 100% proof that it's not true, and there's no, but I guess like historians just like say there's more proof that it was further north or further south than here. But this is definitely a nostalgic place for me. We came here every time we came to St. Augustine. Obviously the main attraction here is you drink the water from the spring.
I don't know about that.
It's very like sulfuric, but it's like if you ever
I hate that.
had Florida tap water, it's pretty much
Yeah,
the same.
well, when I brushed my teeth this morning, I tasted it.
Yeah,
And I
it's
would like rather not drink it. But
it's just like a little bit more, even more sulfuric than the Florida tap water. It's like the same taste and everything. And then they have like a bunch of exhibits and stuff. But yeah, like this, one of the first roadside attractions in Florida. I think Silver Springs predates it by a little bit, like a few years or something. I mean, as an attraction, obviously the place itself, like as a site, is older. (1920s). Oh yeah, they got these peacocks over here. I forgot that they had peacocks here. That's like one of the main attractions here. These peacocks. Yeah, I hope one of them spreads their feathers. I think he's gonna do it because that other one's near. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it because that female came close to him.
I want to see your peacock, cock.
You can't come to St. Augustine without coming to the Fountain of Youth. This is like a must-do thing, at least once if you've never been here. And for me, it's like, it's nostalgic, so I come here. I try to get here almost every time. We didn't come last time, but we didn't have a lot of time last time, so.
You've been here before?
Oh yeah, it's been a long time though. I think the last time I was here, I was like, 12 or 13 or something. You can see a fake peacock with its feathers spread. And then we got like a fiberglass Ponce de Leon here. Yeah, so this is the spring here where you drink out of the, was it a spring? I guess it's a spring, the fountain of youth. But yeah, here's this old diorama that's, I don't know how long it's been here, but it's been here since I was a kid. I think it's pretty old. It's cool the way they have those ships moving in the background there, in the water. Here's another one of the old displays. Okay, here we go. We're gonna drink out of this spring that was discovered in 1513.
Have you drank it before?
Oh yeah, several times. That's why I am the way I am. Yeah. You just stick your cup under there. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like Florida tap water, right? Here's some old souvenir things. I guess you could buy it bottled up. I don't know. You apparently still can because it says available in our gift shop. It's this really cool old peacock archway sign here, and then all that ivy on the building behind it. Looks really cool. That's a cool fountain. Oh yeah, this is the burial grounds.
What is that?
A peacock.
What?
Yeah, that's what they sound like.
What?
Yep. But all of this grave of all these natives was found here. I don't know how you pronounce the tribe name, Tamaquin, something like that. The natives of Florida.
They're reburying them.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're buried down in the. That's. Yeah, they exhumed them and then reburied them. Which way should we go? So yeah, they discovered this burial site in the 30s. Some citrus grove farmers discovered it. Look at that crocodile.
Were you born in the wrong life?
Yeah, I want to be a Tamaquin. I want to be reborn as a Tamaquin in the past. Here they have this like mock-up village. It looks like a tree you'd want to climb. That's why I had to put that sign there. You normally have to go over to the mission to see this, but I didn't realize you could get a good view of it from here. This is the big cross. And that cross isn't actually that old. I think it was built in the 60s. But yeah, I think that's like, you know, over 200 feet high. And then the mission of Nombre de Dios is over there. That's the oldest mission in America, oldest Catholic mission. And they have a fertility shrine and stuff over there, but I don't think we have time to really check that out today. But yeah, that big cross, you can see that from pretty far away.
I like this owl.
Yeah. Oh, there's a peacock. I told you, I thought that they walked around too. Yeah, I remembered that. Are you gonna show us your feathers or not? Nope. Yeah, they just have pretty little gardens and stuff everywhere. I think that the park here as a whole is underrated. Like people, whenever people think of this, they only think of the spring. But there's a lot to see here. The original Mission Church. Founded in 1572 and later established the first mission of Nombre de Dios, which is right next door. The first Catholic mission in America. Alright, I'm gonna walk down here. They have some sculptures down here, and then they have like a little like boardwalk thing that you walk out onto.
But yeah, I think Fountain of Youth is underrated. I mean, it's very scenic and it's a nice place. I mean, it's very relaxing. And is this Menendez or is this Ponce de Leon? It's Ponce, the original Florida man. They're doing a little demonstration over there. I mean, you could spend a couple hours here if you did all the shows and everything, but yeah, I mean, we want to get as much done in St. Augustine for the day that we're here as we can. Yeah, I know you can get a good shot of the cross and stuff over here. It's pretty through. Oh, there's a crane over there. One of those Florida shorebirds. I'm not sure what they're called. Just call it a crane every time I see a bird with an elongated neck like that. And then there's the cross over there. And over there's the bridge that takes you in and out of St. Augustine. It smells very sulfuric everywhere here. This reminds me of the Bog of Eternal Stench in the Labyrinth movie. Yeah, if I could zoom with this camera, I'd zoom in on the cross, but you can see it's pretty darn big. Over 200 feet high. Alright, I'm not going to walk the whole way down. Whoa! They just set off a cannon over there. Yeah, I want to get off of this pier thing before this tour group comes through because they're probably all going to come out here. Step ashore to the Native American village of Saloy, site of the oldest continuously occupied European settlement, St. Augustine, America's first colony. Man, I timed that good. Here's a coquina cannon. And I noticed as I was walking that these pathways are like coquina too. And here's a peacock chilling on a cannon over here. They have a lot more peacocks here than I remember.
Try and talk to it like a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the girls.
Yeah, you better spread your feathers to show them how sexy you are. Isn't that what it is, literally? Oh my god, and we're gonna wait to give the exit through the gift shop. There you go. No, it said to throw it.
Oh Lord. Sorry, I hit it in the head.
At Sarasota Jungle Gardens, you can feed the flamingos out of your hand, though.
I know. Oh my god, they're all coming.
Hope they don't start fighting, though.
That's all. I'm so sorry.
How comes no one else was feeding them?
They're not nice. Here, I'll get another quarter. Look at these birds.
You should feed the males over there.
No. Die.
They might stick their feathers out.
Oh yeah. Well, I've had that one.
Yeah.
Look at the albino.
Yeah, the albino, is that what it is, an albino, or is it like a type of peacock?
Oh brother.
Because it looks like it's a male, right? Like it's got the feathers.
They're all gonna hate. Oh god. Don't fight. Here you go, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. You're pretty. You're too pretty. Oh,
Oh, pigeon came in.
not the pigeon. Pretty. How did I see them between the rocks?
They just know.
Ooh! Oh my god, it scared me. I almost stepped on it.
He's like, you got any left?
Oh man, I smell like peanuts.
Nope. We don't have any left, sorry. Well, I knew that they had them like walking around too, and when we came in I was like, oh, I thought they had them walking around, and then peacocks are territorial birds and known to attack reflective surfaces on cars. Jeez. So yeah, that was the Fountain of Youth. Definitely a nice little attraction. One of the oldest attractions in the country. And yeah, definitely worth coming to when you're in St. Augustine, especially if you've never been here before. So yeah, now we're gonna head over to Potter's Wax Museum.